long enough. I'm throwing in the towel, I've given you up. So we're gonna rattle my cage, you best just go. Cause you'll never really understand what it takes, what it means to be a man. I'm so done being your friend, your lover. I'm off the clock, call your mother. She's the only one who doesn't see the games you play. I'm so done, no I ain't coming over. And no, I don't need closure. Cause baby I'm so done. I'm so done. Baby I'm so done. I bet you wanna know what I'm doing, who I'm with, what you're losing. You can find me out on the town. So you can keep doing what you're doing, keep doing you, cause you ain't fooling me no more. Who you got hanging around? All your secrets, all your pretty lies, your dirty laundry, I'm hanging out to dry. I'm so done being your friend, your lover. I'm off the clock, call your mother. She's the only one who doesn't see the games you play. I'm so done, no I ain't coming over. And no I don't need closure. Cause baby I'm so done. I'm so done. I was weak but now I'm stronger. I don't need you any longer. I'm done with you, I've had enough. This pretty thing is getting you up, so don't come crawling. I ain't looking, stay right there. You ain't fooling me no more. Get on with your life, cause baby I don't have the time. I'm so done being your friend, your lover. I'm off the clock, call your mother. She's the only one who doesn't see the games you play. I'm so done, no I ain't coming over. And no I don't need closure. Cause baby I'm so done. I'm so
We've all got demons, but I got a feeling yours and mine might get along. Oh, cause here in the darkness, I can see where your heart is, cause your love left the light on. If we put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. Ooh. Oh, for all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. Ooh, so you got time for me too. 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 Closing the curtains, so tell me you're certain this is what you're looking for. You got your hands on my body, and there might not be anything I'm wanting more. Oh, we can put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. Ooh. Oh, for all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. Ooh, so you got time for me too. So you got time for me too. make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. Oh, for all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. So you got time for me too. 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 Yeah. So you got time for me too.
Are you ready?
Take control. Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Wake up there,
Action,
Kinsman.
yes.
Midweek. You're not
Midweek.
supposed to be completing my sentences.
I
told
always
you,
complete your
told
sentences.
you last night. I'm a big boy. I could tell everyone it's Wednesday, and we're downtown Timmins, and we're live. I'm a big boy.
I'm ready.
Kinsman.
I'm ready for you to trip over your feet
do
there.
you know I have a university degree, a professional designation, and a college diploma? I can do it.
You can do it.
It's Thursday morning.
You can do it.
It's Thursday morning, everyone. But here we are.
Yeah, big show tonight.
Yeah,
Of
no
course,
kidding.
midway through the week already. And yeah, big show. And again, a ginormous prize.
Yes.
For anybody watching the show tonight, all you have to do is comment, and you have a chance to win an amazing prize. Once we introduce our guest, we'll fill you in on what that prize is, and chat more.
Yeah, well, yeah. We're going to chat a whole ton about this prizes there, Kinsman. Have you? I have a question for you before we get beginning. So, you never changed your tires, so you're ready for winter tire season.
Winter
You went all
tire
summer with
season.
those winters.
Yeah. One of the faux pas there, driving my all seasons all season.
I think you were driving your winters all season. Wait, are they winters or all seasons?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're winters. Yeah. Well, now they're all seasons.
But now you're ahead of the game.
Just wait for that first snowfall to get stuck in the parking lot.
Yeah, you're gonna
Lost my tread. All those trips to the storm and back.
Yeah.
From the igloo.
All right, pal. So, like you mentioned, we do have an amazing guest tonight.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Boost Your Business. We want to give a big shout out to Mike Mason, Mikey's General Sales, Timmins Courier Service, Robert Champagne, and of course,
Mikey's.
Timmins Courier Service.
And the Canadian Mining Expo.
Canadian Mining Expo.
What would you do without me, Kinsman?
That's right.
You would fall apart.
I would fall
We never
apart, yeah.
forget Glenn Dreadheart. They do so much in the
Canadian
community.
Canadian Yes.
They do so much
As
in the
they say, that's a
community.
brain fart in the biz.
Only you say that. You're the only person that says. No one ever said brain fart around here ever. But they're amazing over there at CME. So boost your business. And who do we have in studio?
Yes. Joining us at Studio 67 in downtown Timmins, Marc Durocher and Marc Durocher Photography.
All right.
Yes,
there he
here he
is.
is.
Guys, thanks for having me.
Boom, we're here.
Do you have your
Awesome.
Did you have your winter
fist
tires
pounds.
on all summer? Or?
No. I have really good winter tires, but they'll go on when the snow flies.
Yeah, there you go. Tell Kinsman that. He likes to lecture everyone, but just lecture.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
be
the
I'll
problem
be
is if
getting
you leave
some
your
new
winters
ones.
on in the summer, they're just going to wear out a lot faster, and you have to replace them sooner. So
Yeah.
in the end, you're
I'm
losing money.
on the replacement block now.
You're gonna be they're gonna be balder than my head there, Kinsman.
The clomp tread.
I've been looking forward to this show. So once again, before we kick off, Marc has brought in such an amazing prize tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is an 11 by 14 canvas.
Yes, with the session.
A
Yeah.
session at Marc Durocher's photography
Yep.
session in studio.
Yep.
And tell
Studio
it to-
or outdoors, whatever people prefer,
Yeah.
and whether any type of session we can apply it towards, and we'll just have a really good time doing it, and just looking forward to giving somebody the prize tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, $500 plus in value.
Yep.
This is going to
Go
be
big or go home,
quite,
I always say.
quite the prize. And again, we live in the digital day and age where not too many people, you know, keep physical prints
No, it's
of
really
their family
sad.
members or, you know, the memories on the wall. like
Yeah,
they
you
used
know,
to.
what do? Give somebody a USB key when you know when you want to pass it on to your kids? Give them a USB key of your photos? No, you want to give them a nice print that shows all the quality and captures the people the way they were. That's going to last for generations. You know, the prints that I provide are archival grade. They could go in a museum. They're made to last for generations, not days, months, or years.
No.
Well, let's talk about. I'm happy you mentioned that. And by the way, Kinsman, I have a lot of prints in my office. I'm old. You, as an old school guy, you got none. Like, that's weird. You traditional.
I've got some pictures in there.
Yeah, they
I've
fell off
got,
the
got
frame.
my kids' art.
Yes,
on
well,
the
that's
wall.
very nice.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's
that's my
the nice thing.
decorative portions of my office.
One of your pictures fell down and you haven't picked it up in 19 months. So. But yeah, I'm old school like that. But let's talk about it. So the use of going to see a professional photographer, someone who's passionate and has knowledge about the business, whether it's a special event in someone's life or just capturing a moment, to me, like, it's night and day. We all have cell phones. We could all take pictures. We know that. But what are some of the, like, you were mentioning off the show just how people stand. What are some of the things a photographer would know that, Mark and I would not know just holding our iPhone?
There's 1,000 little details that we look at. Literally somebody's face moving an inch to the right or the left can change the way the lighting hits them and give you a completely different look of their face, flattering or more or less flattering. Having the people positioned properly in the photo makes everybody look harmoniously together. I always do what's called a design consultation with my clients, and we talk about things like, well, what are you going to wear clothing-wise? And I give them ideas of what will go well together. Because if the clothing doesn't match, the photo's going to feel off, no matter how good everything else is. So there's like 1,001 of these little details, making sure there isn't like branches sticking out of somebody's head. That's my biggest pet peeve is when you see branches sticking out like this on people's heads. That's just it just ruins the entire photo. No matter how perfect the photo is, that ruins it for
I
me.
think I've had a branch sticking out of my head once in a while. It makes sense.
A couple antlers coming from
Yeah,
Klomp's,
exactly. And it
photo.
just ruins the photos. Now, the good news is once you learn that trick, you tend to never do it again. I used to teach photography, and there was always a trick that people were like, oh my God, because they'd show me their photos and like, yeah, here's one thing you can improve on. And they'd be like, oh wow, we'll never do that again. And so it was always great, a little tip to share.
Yeah, no kidding. So yeah, to me, there's so many things like a photographer, especially, just not the knowledge base. When you go down to like your special moment or a celebration, like you don't want to be worried about taking your phone and then the one little jolt makes it blurry. I mean,
Or you get like the green orbs that float in front of it.
Yeah, or it's darker and so
hair
it looks,
out of place.
It looks fine when you take the photo and then you zoom in a little bit and it's all grain and you can barely make out people.
Or
and
very pixelated.
Exactly.
It turns into the big shot, the Bigfoot pics at Hey, I caught Bigfoot. Then you see their pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it with the iPhone 8.
Yeah.
You don't know. Can't tell who's who.
why don't you show them the iPhone 8 right down there? You got one right there. But you're right. But cell phones have come a long way.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the cameras are great, but to me, there's still a big difference between a professional with a professional camera than someone even with, and I'm an iPhone lover, I'm going to say this, even with someone with the best iPhone possible. Or Android, for you Android lovers out there. It's not even close to me.
And the thing is that, you take two people and you give them the exact same camera, one who's a photographer and one who isn't, 9 times out of 10, the photographer is going to get a better image because they understand lighting, they understand posing, how to interact with people, how to get the best expression. I mean, I did 2 headshots tonight for clients before coming over, and both of them come up and say, oh, I hate having my photo taken. And that, when you're trying to get a headshot, you want people to look confident, you want them to look relaxed and comfortable. And if the first thing they tell you is they can't stand having their photo taken, that's a really big challenge to get over. But people are in and out sometimes in 5 or 10 minutes because I have a way of getting them to relax, teach them a few little techniques to appear better on camera. And then when they see the image, they're like, wow, I can't believe that's me.
Right.
They're
showing
but
confidence.
I've done hundreds of people say, oh, I've never had a headshot.
You know all the
I've done
angles.
hundreds of them.
That's it.
So yeah, it's just, when you do something over and over again, you get really good at it.
And that's why they, you know, when they say you're looking for the best of the best, you go to Marc Durocher Photography.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, we see you at all the events, you know, just speaking of Rib Fest,
Yeah.
you caught our profile pic. We knew you were out there. We didn't know what pic you'd be snapping, but again, you knew the exact timing of when to capture the moment.
Yeah,
and you
taking
did.
pictures of people talking is a skill to itself.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of event photography, so I've gotten pretty good at it, but it's something where it's a little bit of luck sometimes too, just to get that mouth. Because you know, people are speaking, it's like, you know, it doesn't look.
You
good.
caught a good picture there because I was doing this and Kinsman copycatted.
Well, I was copycatter.
Yeah.
We're like, where's the
unison.
beer tent? I think we were pointing for the beer tent.
But yeah, that was a beautiful picture, obviously. How long? So I want to know. I'm always curious where the passion started. Were you like a young man? You're from Timmins. Like,
Yeah.
were you always passionate about photography and the arts and that sort of thing?
Yeah, photography started for me in high school. I was part of the AV club, and I did thousands of photos while I was in high school. Back then, it was black and white, you know, film and that kind of stuff. And I always kept it up. And then back in 2009, I was away with Rotary on a humanitarian trip. And a friend of mine had a really nice professional digital DSLR, and I just had a little digital point and shoot because I hadn't invested in professional gear back then. And I saw what he could do with the professional gear over my little point and shoot. And that Christmas, that year, as it turns out, I ended up getting divorced and decided I needed something to spend my time with. So I ended up buying a prosumer level camera and flashes and lighting, and just started getting in photography. And that was back in like, oh God, 2012 or 11, something like that. It's been quite a few years. And then in 2013, I got accredited with the Professional Photographers of Canada, the only one in Timmins currently accredited.
Well, how awesome is that?
You know, and then just this last year, I became a craftsman of photographic arts.
Yeah. So first of all,
congratulations. This is
Thank you.
awesome.
first of all, before we get, because that is a massive announcement, you said you were divorced and you bought something. I've been through a divorce. I couldn't even buy a thing of Campbell soup, okay? I don't know who you had representing you, but it wasn't good on my end.
I was very thankful that it was a very amicable divorce, and we actually figured it all out and just brought it to the lawyer and said, write it up.
God, you're making me envious. Okay, but nonetheless, yeah, you were recognized for something that's like astounding.
High accolade in the
Yeah,
photography
so I'm
world.
a member of the Professional Photographers of Canada, which is the largest and oldest photography professional association in Canada. I'm actually on our Ontario regional board, so I do a lot of volunteering there as well. And basically our goal is to advance the quality of photography in our members and in the general public. So we have, I don't know, somewhere like 600 or 700 members across Canada. We have conventions every year, and we have image competitions every year. So to become a CPA, a craftsman of photographic arts, you have to have submitted images to what we call our salon, which is our image competition, and you have to place within the salon so many times over multiple years. And then you also have to provide a certain amount of service to the industry, so volunteering towards our industry or our association, and you get points for doing all these things, and when you have enough points, you become a craftsman, and now I'm working on my master's, which is like a university level master's type program.
Wow.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
I
that's,
love this.
that
It'll be
is
a couple of years, I
amazing.
think, before I get
Yeah.
that, but
No
yeah.
kidding.
A lot of hard work, and again, as they say, hard work pays off.
It does, and I love doing it, right? I just love capturing people. What I love the most is when people tell me that I captured their true spirit. You know, that's about the biggest compliment I can get.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I've received that compliment many times, and I'm very proud that I can do that for people.
You're in a very, I assume sometimes it's got to be a nerve-wracking profession, because taking a picture of someone is a very personal thing.
It is.
And we've all been victim to this. There's a group photo and you zoom in on yourself. Oh, man.
And crop
look
them
at
out.
me. I didn't know
Remove the
this.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I looked like that or this chin. We all criticize. I do.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Yeah.
So it's a very personal thing. How do you, maybe nervous isn't the right thing, but how do you get people like to unfocus from that and relax?
You know, I usually remind them, especially in a group photo. In a one-on-one, it's easy, right? You make a connection with somebody, and you get them to feel comfortable, and then you get the shot. When you're doing a group photo of 15 or 20 people, for example, it's really hard because people are chatting, they're not all paying attention. I usually tell them, I'll be right front. I said, I can only do so much. If you want to look good in this photo, you got to work with me. So pay attention. And when I start saying 3, 2, 1, or whatever I'm counting down, or however I'm introducing it, you got to be on and smile. And I always tell people, if you're trying to hide behind somebody, that's just going to make you look bad.
Yeah.
It's not everybody likes being photographed. I remember one company hired me, and this one staff member just did not want to be in the photo. So whenever I was taking the photo, they did this. Every photo. So I got the top of their head every single time. So I had to pull aside the owner, and I said, look, nothing I can do about this. That's not something you can Photoshop. I said, I recommend that you take the group photo without them.
Yeah.
And that's what they did, and we got a great shot
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah, not everyone's comfortable taking a photo.
No.
But, there's got to be some massaging there.
Yeah.
But that's like when you're dealing with some older folks. But Sarah has a great question. Sarah Strong, one up there, Ronnie. Are you good with 3-year-olds?
Yeah, I photographed kids before, no problem at all. There's a lot of tricks that I use for photographing kids. And with a 3-year-old, the most important thing would be to know when the nap time is and not do it before. But I once photographed a family of 7 kids under the age of 11.
Okay.
Including a couple twins and stuff like that, and we got great shots.
Yeah.
And again, people who want to see your shots, we've got the link.
Yeah.
Ronnie can post it
Yeah.
in the comment thread. And again, go to Marc Durocher Photography. Check you out online.
Thank you, yes.
And again,
and I'm
check out all his
marcdurocher.com for my website as well.
Okay, so check out the website. And if you're looking for drone work, you're also, very talented with drone technology.
Yeah, I do a lot of drone stuff, some real estate work as well. I always say I do everything except for 2 things. Passports, because I'm not going to compete with shoppers at $20 to do a passport photo. It's just not worth my time, to be honest, because my time is my most valuable resource, right?
Yeah.
So to me, that's everything I do in life is about what brings me pleasure, what brings me joy. And if it's not contributing to my life, why am I doing it? And that's what I love about photography. It allows me to express my creativity. It allows me to work with people and provide a service to people that they're generally happy with. Those are the things I love about doing it.
And of course, getting a chance to, see a new client tonight who picks up the 11x14.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait. That'd be
Session.
awesome.
Yeah, how awesome is that?
Who won the debate last night, Trump or Harris?
Oh my God! I usually don't get into politics.
Yeah, but we have to do it. Kinsman didn't watch it, so I got to ask you.
Well, to me, it was really simple. Harris won it simply because she could actually make complete sentences and make sense.
That's all it takes to be president.
And Trump, attacking her and nitpicking at her?
Oh yeah, talking
the
about how
debate.
aliens were eating people's dogs and stuff that's just complete lies. It's been proven. Like the moderators actually had to stop him and say, "Look, this has been proven to be not true." Like if you're going to lie about something, at least lie about something that can be feasible.
That was an entertaining 2 hours. So I do, believe it or not, I do have some more photography questions. So, Olive and Bree Photography, an awesome team here in the community, just kicking off their careers. I asked them this question, but I was really waiting for you to come on to get this. What has happened to the family portraits on the wall? And we talked about this last night, probably a few times on the show.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to see.
It's a thing of the past.
It was popular, and then boom, they disappeared. Is this digital age killing it?
Part of it is digital. Everybody can snap photos with their cell phone, and they think that's good enough. But those photos, the quality isn't that great. And if you did try and make a print off of them, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to print large. And when I talk large, I'm talking, 24 by 36 inches, 30 by 40 inches, which is what people used to put on the wall of their family photos. I still have clients that want those photos, and I sell them to them all the time. I have one family now, we're looking at 4 20 by 30 canvases of 4 different photos of the family that we took during the session. So I work with clients to say, well, what wall is it going to go on? So I'm not just a photographer. I'll help you pick your photos. I'll help you with your dress code. I'll help you with, figure out what photo would match on what wall, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of consider myself a full-service studio that way.
I have my own theory there, Kinsman. I don't think it was the digital age. I think it's like we were scarred in childhood. If you went to a portrait studio as a kid,
You remember the big pull down, the backdrop?
That did not scare me. It's the fact that if you spilled something on your new outfit you just got from Simpson, Sears, or Eaton's,
You're cauterized.
or you didn't look at the camera and Mama got mad, and which was often, and I hear this from a lot of people, I think that tormented us, and the rest of us are like, well, I'm not doing that again. But but you know, photographers, I remember, like in the 80s, they're not like Mark, good with people. It's like, shut the F up. I'm taking my photo. You're on the clock.
Yeah, mom or dad
You got to remember,
pulling your
people
ears.
working at Sears Portrait Studio or Walmart Portrait Studio, those people aren't professional photographers. Those are just anybody they hire
They're
that
just
they teach
staff.
how to press a button, right? So they have no skills at all other than how to press a button, and they don't pay them. They're getting paid minimum wage. So you're not getting a skilled photographer. You're getting a camera operator, and that's the difference.
Ah, okay.
Big
Well,
difference. And again,
demeanor,
whoever
yeah.
wins the grand prize tonight will dive into Marc Durocher's big studio.
Well, my studio's tiny. It's about the size of this room here, but it works. When COVID hit, I was very glad that my studio was in my home because I didn't have to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And, it's not a big space, but it works. But, I just recently did a big commercial shoot for No Frills. All the new pictures up in the No Frills of the owners.
Yeah.
I shot all that.
That's you, okay.
Through an agency in Toronto that hired me. I rented a hall because we needed a lot more room to pull those photos off. So I rented a hall to do it. So, having a small studio has never stopped me from getting any job.
So when I go in there and go, let me speak to your manager,
Yeah.
and I look up in the wall. Thanks
Yep.
for the clear picture, Mark.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell this guy.
Yeah, and
that
they were awesome
his
people to work with
grapes
too.
are
At No
sour.
Frills. They weren't into having their photo taken so much, but they got through it and they did really well.
No kidding. Okay.
Wow, lots of fun there. So there's something someone will look for next time they go to No Frills.
Yeah.
Say, hey, that's Marc Durocher.
Yeah.
And his,
it's nice to
amazing
see
work.
local talent being featured predominantly, on a 20 by 10 foot billboard or whatever.
Well,
it is.
Sivas also carries a lot of your portraits. and
Yeah, he's had some of my
prints.
portraits hanging now for many years, yeah. Yeah, including the album cover for one of Celeste Levy's songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, pretty cool.
Yeah, you've had a lot of range of experience and
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love, that's one thing about photography. It's such a creative outlet that you can do all sorts of creative. I don't do like wildlife or nature very much. I mean, when I was in Canmore, Alberta for our conference, certainly I took advantage and took a few mountain shots and that kind of stuff. But, when I look at my fellow photographers who are professional wildlife and nature photographers, I look like an amateur
there's a
compared to them.
different side.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
tell. Yeah, it's a completely different thing. And
for
I mean,
sure.
I don't have the patience for animal photography or anything like that, except for dogs and stuff like that. I do a dog day usually once a year and do some great dog photos. But as far as going out and doing wildlife photos or just waiting there for hours and hours and hours, no, that's not my gig.
You also do what's the word? Boudoir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do boudoir photography.
Well.
If you need an image, you can click on Mark's Facebook page and his cover photo. Those are confidence boosters, or it's a personal gift to someone.
Yeah.
That's something I haven't seen around. Like, I know Sears didn't take those photos.
No.
But that takes another skill set also, right? To make someone feel confident or beautiful or just something for them. Like that's a whole-
Elevate their spirits.
Yeah, and every boudoir client I've had has felt empowered and beautiful when they left the studio, and that's the best gift I could ever give somebody.
Yeah.
Because especially nowadays, and the problem is people are comparing their real life selves to photoshopped models and stars, and there's no comparison. They take a size 0 model and make her a size 0.5.
Right.
And make her arms look tiny and no wrinkles, and that's not what people look like. Do I do Photoshop on my boudoir photos? Absolutely, but it's small touches to improve the photo, not change who they are.
Yeah, I see the comment. You're amazing at making people feel confident.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
well, thank
sure
you.
is.
Hello, thanks for the opportunity.
Would
That's
love to
for
win
you.
that for their kids.
Yeah,
so yes, great
no
prize
kidding.
tonight.
Yeah.
I'm really curious whoever wins tonight. By the way, you're going to get in contact with Mark directly. I'd be really curious to see what you choose.
Well, and if they let me publish them, I will.
Yeah.
If not, it'll be up to them. I always tell my clients, I don't share your images without your permission, because I do respect people's privacy, especially boudoir, right? Like,
Yeah, of
I
course,
photograph some people that are well known in the city that they would never want these images released.
Right.
But I always say, I'm kind of like a lawyer that way. You can trust me, and one of the reasons I like being part of a professional association is we have a code of ethics, and when you hire a photographer off the street, if they're not part of an association like this, you never know what you're going to get. You don't know if they have professional gear. You don't know if they have backup gear. You don't know if they have insurance. They don't know if they have the right level of experience. I see a lot of photographers start off shooting weddings. To me, weddings are probably the second most difficult thing you could shoot after boudoir. It's a very different style of shooting, but like if you mess up somebody's wedding, that's forever. You can't retake that.
Yeah.
So I always tell somebody, you never hire a wedding photographer who has less than 2 or 3 years experience doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for the biggest day, of your life.
Especially when you look at what you spent on your wedding. You spent thousands on the dress, you spent thousands on food, you spent thousands on booze probably. Like when you look at all the expenses for a wedding, what do you get to keep at the end of the day? The photos. And I don't even shoot weddings, but to me it's one of the most important photo shoots that people get. And I've had people contact me that are friends and like, Mark, will you shoot my wedding? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I won't, but here's some tips to make sure you get a good photographer.
No kidding. Yeah, the wedding is like one of the most personal
and important days of their life.
Yeah, that's right.
It sure is.
Jessica says, one up there, Ronnie. Check out this, Kinsman.
He's done my photos. I've known him for years. It would be the only person I trust. He will make you feel beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, Jessica had gone to another photographer, I don't know who it was, and they were really not happy with their boudoir photos, and hired me to do some for her, and she was really happy with them. So that was, the best that could ever happen.
And that's what it's all about. They said we should do boudoir photos there, Kinsman.
We could do a boudoir session, guys.
Kinsman,
A boudoir.
You guys commit to do it right now? Live on the air?
I would do it, Kinsman. Good luck. Good luck.
A boudoir.
Both yous.
What are we wearing? What's a boudoir pic?
We'll sort out the details later. Don't worry about it. But yes, we'll do a KINZ and KLOMP boudoir session right here in studio, maybe.
A boudoir.
Boudoir. Okay. The boudoir. I like that. There you go. Good luck getting kids. Would you do a boudoir?
I don't even know what boudoir is.
It's boudoir for men.
Yeah. So you're in your boxers, Kinsman.
Boxers.
Yeah. Or other things,
Yeah, or other things. Whatever you're
Maybe a
gonna.
robe.
Yeah.
Whatever you grab out of the closet at home.
Yeah.
Sweatpants, my leaf pants.
Oh no. Okay.
We'll do the what was the old the Seinfeld what was the guy?
Was that Costanza there?
Yeah, the Costanza on the daybed there.
On the daybed.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Hey,
Wearing our
listen.
Hugh Hefner coats.
We can. Do you get some guys coming in for the boudoir sessions?
Yeah, I've had one. I've had one guy come in, and I've had a lot of interest from couples as well.
Okay.
They'll come in and want to do a couples session together.
Oh, I like that idea. Okay, so there's many fun things you can do as a couple, and it sounds like Mark can do it all. Now
Mark's got it all. Yeah.
You're also very involved in the community. We saw you at Rib Fest. We see it so many events. So many events.
Yeah. Capturing the moments.
You have something coming up shortly. What's happening?
Yeah, so I'm part of the Rotary Impact Club, and we're a fairly new Rotary Club in our district, which, our district goes from like Barrie to Hearst, and fairly wide as well. So we're having our first ever barbecue, blues, and brews in Cochrane, Ontario. It's going to be at the Legion Hall. You can get tickets at the food bank or the thrift store there, and we'll have brisket and other meats and sides. Bill Putnam, who's an amazing barbecue chef out of Cochrane, is doing all the cooking for us. I'm going to help him out a little bit. I actually used to be a certified barbecue judge. Oh. And so I know what really good barbecue is, and Bill puts out some of the best barbecue I have ever had. So tickets are only $50 each. Considering the quality of the food you're going to get, it's going to be amazing. There's going to be some blues music, and there's going to be an auction as well with some prizes that we're going to have. And you guys hopefully can make it out if you're not too busy.
No kidding.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Who thought with fall coming the fun was over? It's just kicking off.
It just kicks off, yeah.
Well, we picked September because we know summer is such a busy, and we knew Rib Fest was coming, and so if you like the ribs at Rib Fest, well, the meat we're going to have is going to be even better.
Oh wow, there's a statement.
There you go.
And I'll
just
stand
raised
by that.
the bar.
Stand by that for sure.
But our tables. I thought it was going to fall
Not
apart.
as tall as I thought.
Don't hit it too hard. But Bill, if you can go back, how many years he did?
He's got like 30-some years.
They did that TV show.
Yeah, and I was actually the set photographer for that show.
And he was cooking some good barbecue then.
I got some
Bill
great
and
food
Renee
for us.
Gaudreau. Yes.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, in conjunction with, I don't think it was called Eastlink. I think it was Persona back then. But yeah, with them it was awesome.
No kidding. So you're all over, and like I said, being involved with the Rotary Club in the past.
Yep.
you're very much active in the community.
Yeah, I've been member for Rotary for 24 years now
yeah.
in total. So I've always believed in giving back, and I'm often sponsoring different organizations and that kind of stuff. But I've always believed, you got to really give back to the community, and if you want to be part of it.
He's doing it all.
He's doing it all, as they say, kicking ass, shaking hands, and
making
names.
Look at the filthy mouth you got tonight. Would you have a Caesar before the show? You're all
no Caesars.
Loosened up there. Okay, so what we should do is we should take a break.
Yes.
Come back up, finish our conversation, and then give away this prize.
Yeah, someone's going to win an 11 by 14 print. And again, a canvas session with Marc Durocher and Marc Durocher Photography. Just by watching the show tonight. So make a comment, and again, it's just going to be the random wheel of winning coming up with it.
The wheel of winning, Ronnie. Now roll the sponsors, my man.
And it's almost time for the Timmins Expo with the Northern Ontario Expo. Happens in a couple of weeks, September 21st and 22nd at the McIntyre Curling Rink. Get all the details and more, including Trivia Night. Online, northernontarioexpo.com. And get a ticket now for Oktoberfest with the Schumacher Lions Club. Happens the weekend of October the 5th at the Lions Den from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. For tickets, contact Gabrielle today, 705-268-0548. The Iroquois Falls Storm gets set for their home opener this Saturday night against the Kirkland Lake Gold Miners. We'll see you down at the Igloo Saturday, September 14th, 7:30 p.m. For tickets, get them online, ifstormjra.com. Check out the meal deals this week with Sparks Pizza. A 2 medium meal and a 2 extra large meal are awaiting you. You can even find out delivery options and more online, sparkspizza.ca. And check out the new lineup of taffies that just arrived at Sweet Freeze Timmins, located 175 3rd Avenue in your downtown. You can even order online and have it delivered, sweetfreeze.ca. And book a detail and an undercoating now with the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, located 1300 Riverside Drive. Call today, 705-268-4855, and watch our show all this week for a chance to win a free undercoating. When you need a package delivered on time every time, it's Robert Champagne and his crew at Timmins Courier Service. Call today to have your package shipped, 705-266-4285. It's still time to book a seat now for the second annual Aren't You Glad We're Sewing Retreat. Happens the weekend of September 27th through 30th at Northern College. Get all the details and more at quiltsforsurvivors.ca. And it's a summer blowout now at Mikey's General Sales. Save up to 75% off and more on select items throughout the store. Go visit them now, located 1301 Airport Road. And it's worth the drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for the biggest selection in vehicles in the north. Take the drive today, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And check out this new listing and more with Albert Seal from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. How about 555 Highway 11 South in Cochrane? For $299.9, you can visit this showing today, 705-465-3493. It's still time to book that tea time at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages, open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. until the snow flies, located in Hollinger Park. And if you need to rent it, then Gord's Rentals have it for you, located 778 Riverside Drive, Timmins. Call them now, 705-268-7029. Attawapiskat Catering is now the catering service for the De Beers Victor mine site, fully operational and 100% staffed by First Nations. And do you need some help with that fall reno? Then let Timmins Home Improvement Center help you out, located 89 Wilson Avenue, because if they don't have it, then you don't need it. Do you need a trained security guard for your next event or function? Then contact Martin Peel today from Pads Canine Protection and Detection Services, located 193rd Avenue in your downtown. Call them now, 705-288-7435. Find the post and nominate a love for your nonprofit today. Nominate a nonprofit right now for free advertising on our show, with a big thanks to the Schumacher Lions Club and Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. And the 2025 Palisades have arrived at Timmins Hyundai. Did you know that they come with 7 and 8 passenger options? Book a test drive today, located 800 Riverside Drive. And the second annual charity car show with Uniglass Plus Z-Bar Timmins is this Saturday. We'll see you down there, 616 Riverside Drive at Participa Park from 11 a.m. to 2 with all the proceeds to the Timmins Food Bank. And on the big screen this week, it's Afraid, Beetlejuice, and Deadpool Wolverine. For tickets and showtimes, you can log on to ImagineCinemas.com. The first and only First Nations-owned security provider in Ontario is Advanced Security Protective Services. Based right here in Timmins, give them a call today, 705-267-5547. If you need mutual fund investment advice or just financial advice in general, you need to contact Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Located 239 Wilson Avenue. Give them a call today, 705-264-4395. For everything in your downtown, you need to follow the Downtown Timmins BIA. You can follow them now, downtowntimmins.com. Still time to book a carpet clean, strip, and wax job today with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Still spots available for the month of September. Contact Andrew N. for your free quote now, 705-465-3500. And nominate a business today for Boost Your Business. Find the post and you could win free advertising on our show, courtesy of Timmins Courier Service, Canadian Trade X, and Mikey's General Sales, just like Marc Durocher did with Marc Durocher Photography. Award-winning, nationally accredited professional photographer based right here in Timmins. You can check out Marc's work online, marcdurocher.com, or book a headshot today, 705-288-2569. Check out this new listing and more with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. How about 618 Lamar Street, which has now been reduced in price to $359.9. Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. Welcome to the Green Room with Count Community, connecting opportunities by using networks together with Mel and Mel. Find out all the details and more at shesconnected.ca. And September discount days continue at Jackpot Time Timmins. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. with double line prizes every single session. It's still time to get your little one signed up for Dare Timmins fall classes, which begin Wednesday, September the 18th at the Timmins Public Library. Good for kids aged between grades 5, 6, and 7. You can email them today, daretimmins@gmail.com. And get ready for Feast on Timmins this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 999 Dalton Road, where 6 talented chefs are going to showcase their culinary prowess. If you have a ticket, you're luckier than most because this event completely sold out. And the Timmins Majors feast their eyes on the Kapuskasing Flyers, another exhibition battle, this time at the McIntyre Arena, this Saturday night at 7 p.m. And it's back to school with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board, a place where we all belong. For all the details on your school year and more, log on to ncdsb.on.ca. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. For all the details on development and evaluation registrations and ice times and more, you can log on to the PMHA Facebook page or online, pmhahockey.com. You deserve to thrive. Become a leader people respect and follow with Lisa Wilson. Sign up now for Lisa's 8-week session starting October 21st and step into your leadership potential. You can log on to lmwcoaching.ca/leading with ease. And it's not too late to sign up for youth bowling leagues with Midtown Bowl. Still accepting registrations for ages 3 to 19. Contact the Alley today, 705-267-3500. And United Way, Centraide, Northeast Ontario are looking for volunteers. Do you think you can help out? You can log on to register today at www.uwcneo.com.
We're going to be at the United Way breakfast tomorrow. By the way.
Yes, we are.
You said, is it 9:15? Nice try, you sleepyhead. You got to get up early.
Yeah,
bird.
well, I remember from last year.
You better not be
It was an early one. No,
better not be showed up Dudoir at the United Way breakfast. He got all excited. During the break, he broke out his house coat. He meant in his studio. Settle down there, Kinsman. We also have a surprise prize, right?
Yes, we do.
Surprise.
A surprise prize for the first person to observe something different from our studio.
Yes.
Tonight, and the comment goes to Julie. Hey, everyone, and the painting looked good, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
She's referring to that one that's sitting over in the corner over there.
Yes, so we have it. That was provided to us, by the way, a couple years ago.
Yeah,
the KINZ and KLOMP
that
shot.
was designed
Plus,
for
it may be
us.
hard to see, but we did change things up in the back of us.
Yeah.
I use we very lightly on that, Kinsman. You did hold the level.
I helped you level.
You hold the level for 10 seconds and got frustrated. So I guess at the end of the day, it's still a we. But yeah, we thought about creating some more room, and Julie was the first to notice.
Person to notice.
The only person to notice.
So the surprise gift is $25 to Sparks Pizza.
Yeah.
Pick that up down the street this afternoon. And again, Julie will get you in touch with Sparks, $25.
Yeah.
And she can spend that on a piping hot Sparks Pizza today. His meal deals, all sorts of amazing pizzas.
Julie's been keeping a keen eye on us.
A keen eye.
You know what a keen eye is, Kinsman?
A keen eye.
Sharp eye.
She found the new ad in the one corner.
Yeah. Well, there's more than one
Well,
new
yes. But that's what stuck out for Julie.
All right, so, let's get back to Mark. So was there anything that we haven't been able to mention yet?
You know, if anybody has any questions, you know, I always like to do, like I called it, a design consultation session, or have a chat with people and, you know, find out what it is they're really looking to get out of a session, you know. To me, every session is a custom job. You know, I don't have a template that I use for when I do photography. And if you're, you know, interested in any type of photography other than weddings and passports, please give me a call. You can also visit my Facebook page. Please give it a like, and my website. That's a lot of my photography as well.
Ronnie has posted the link to the web.
Link is in the thread tonight.
Ronnie's a good man.
Check it out.
Ronnie is a good man. You know what? If you brag too much about him, he's going to ask for a raise.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
just, he's an average man. He's an average
Okay.
man. Ronnie is a good man. So hold on to your hat here, Mark, because you're about to see the Wheel of Winning.
Wheel of Winning, and again, 11 by 14 canvas session with Marc Durocher Photography. How awesome is this?
So Ronnie's going to roll it, and he'll go back to the main page. And we're going to find out who the winner is shortly.
Chelsea Stewart.
Chelsea
Congrats.
Stewart.
Congratulations, Chelsea. We'll get you in touch with Mark. We'll get all your details, and you'll be chatting with Mark to book that 11 by 14 session.
Yes.
Again, tell Chelsea if she's just joining us and wants to know what that session's all about again.
So it'll be an hour-long photography session or whatever it takes, and because sometimes they don't take an hour, sometimes they take longer. I never measure sessions by clicks on the camera or time. It's when we get the images, we're done. And you'll get included with that an 11 by 14 canvas. And of course, if you'd like to purchase any of the other images, welcome to purchase them as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
How cool is that? So Chelsea, if you're watching, contact Mark through his Facebook page. The link is in the programming tonight. But we'll also reach out to you separately, just in case you nodded off. Did you put Chelsea to sleep, Kinsman?
No.
You didn't? Okay, it wasn't Kinsman. So, but anyways, congratulations. That's a massive prize, man. We appreciate
fist pumps
that. God,
around.
When you guys said you wanted to have me on, I'm like, well, we got to go big or go home, right?
We got to go bigger. Yeah.
That's it. That's the home run of prizes on the show this week.
Great.
Absolutely amazing. And again, a big shout out to Boost Your Business, Marc Durocher Photography in studios this week, and on the show tonight, courtesy of Canadian Trade Acts, Timmins Courier Service, and Mikey's General Sales, the trifecta. They're allowing you to be here this week.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that.
Chelsea's there right now. She says thank you so much. So she will contact you directly there, Mark.
There you go, buddy.
That's great. I look forward to talking to her.
Maybe we'll see a nice canvas. She'll put the nice big canvas.
11 by 14?
On. It usually was going up the stairs, I remember. From the Thunder Bay homes.
Yeah.
And then when Mom got mad
or
at
on the
Dad,
fireplace mantle or something.
When my mom got mad at my dad, it went down the stairs. And then back up the stairs.
All freshly framed again.
Oh, yeah. My dad had to frame that thing about 25 times.
About 5 or 6 copies of it just in case. Back up.
Okay. Tomorrow night we have the Iroquois Falls Storm.
And we should say big news from the storm at our studio. So we'll be watching tomorrow night show at 7 for all the details.
Yeah, you got it there, Kinsman. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't watch the debate last night. You watched the nightly news every night before bed, and
we didn't watch. No, we didn't.
We
didn't watch the debate. No,
what did you do?
We were just watching normal TV.
You were looking at birds out the window, weren't you? You're a bird watcher. There's nothing wrong with that, right, Mark? Hey.
It's not my thing, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
Nothing wrong with that, Kinsman.
Nothing wrong.
Oh no. All right. Good night, everyone.
1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this. Feeling good, yeah, I could taste it. I could tell that it's one of them days. Sun keep beaming, it's shining on my face. Surfing the breeze, yeah, I'm riding that wave. Wave, riding that wave. Sitting on top, everything is okay. Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are now tuned in to the greatest. The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time.
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better.
1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town.
We've all got demons, but I got a feeling yours and mine might get along. Oh, cause here in the darkness, I can see where your heart is, cause your love left the light on. If we put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. Ooh. Oh, for all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. Ooh, said you got time for me too. 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 Closing the curtains, so tell me you're certain this is what you're looking for. You got your hands on my body, and there might not be anything I'm wanting more. Oh, we can put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. Ooh. Oh, for all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. Ooh, said you got time for me too. 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 If we put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need.